You can't give what you don't have. It sounds very simple, but for caregivers, parents, or anyone who has spent a lifetime putting others first, working long hours, taking care of families, and even showing up when we're running on empty, it can be very easy to forget ourselves in the process. So many have spent years putting others first, caring, showing up, and keeping everything together. But receiving or resting or tuning in to what we need, or even believing that we deserve that kind of care, that part often gets left out. But the truth is that you can't give what you don't have: time, energy, patience, or presence. And sometimes it's just that we're exhausted, bone deep, tired, running on empty but still trying to pour into anyone else. And if what's inside is stress or fear or resentment, that's what spills out into our work, into our relationships, even into our bodies. And over time, that internal stress doesn't just disappear, it settles into the body and it can show up as tension or inflammation, fatigue, and even as chronic conditions that we don't always trace back to emotional burnout. But our bodies are very wise and they will speak to us until we listen. Sometimes we keep showing up and we keep giving even when we're completely worn down. But what we really need is space to be honest and to admit that we're tired emotionally and energetically, because pretending everything is fine doesn't actually help anyone. For anyone new here and for anyone who's been walking this path with me, I am Sylvie and I'm so grateful that you're here. It's hard to feel connected or inspired when we're just trying to keep up. And I have noticed that how I move through the day, how I speak, and how I show up, it carries the energy that I'm holding. And even if I don't say a word, people feel it. When I take care of my energy, when I slow down and check in, life has a way of meeting me where I am. And the things that I create and the people I attract, the way that I feel, it really all starts to shift. It's not about doing more, it's about becoming more open to receiving and being more in tune with what truly matters. You are not selfish for needing rest, and you are not selfish for needing time. You don't have to prove your worth by giving until there's nothing left. Maybe today's the day to pause, to ask yourself honestly, what am I trying to give that I don't already actually have right now? When we stop pushing and we start paying attention to what's going on inside, then life will meet us there. Not always in a way that we want, but always in the way that we need. There is a quote by Alan Watts that I love, and it is: trust that the universe will always give you what you need. Not always what we want in the moment, but often what helps us grow or shift or move in the right direction. You are allowed to rest and you are allowed to receive just as much as you give. And when you do, the world will feel the difference, because in the end, you can't give what you don't have.